Hello, I'm still Yagi, and this is a quick video of commentary, the first uploaded, about how to fight the Cleric Beast on New Games Plus, more specifically how I did it. So, when I first fought him in my first playthrough, I got torn to pieces. I really struggled to beat Cleric. It was mainly because I was kind of new to the game. I didn't understand the parry mechanics, but I did far better in New Game Plus for a number of reasons. For starters, my equipment was better. I've got better defense, better weapons, and I also had more items I could use that would help me to defeat Cleric. So I'm just making my way to him here, but one of the things that's easy to struggle with him is that it's easy to underestimate just how fast and how far-reaching he is, and it's one of the reasons why keeping your distance doesn't really work, because as you may know, Cleric's got some really long-reaching attacks that can move him all the way across the boss arena within seconds. So if you're going to try and keep your distance, he will catch up with you, and they'll inflict a lot of really nasty combo attacks that'll probably put you down for good. Or he could just... the other attacks you need to look out for are his grapple, which if you're in close, it has a surprising amount of range. I think the hitbox on it might be quite strange, and it really reminds me quite a lot of the Iron Golem from Dark Souls. Also, if you can, there is a summon sigil nearby the entrance to this where you can actually summon Father Gascoigne to help you fight him, along with Alfred if you've met him. Of course, there's also the option to try and chance how bad the multiplayer matchmaking is and get someone to come in and help you. But yeah, I decided to do it on my own. I didn't really need any help from any of the bosses. So yeah. My tactic for this time around was to stay as close to him as possible, and specifically just to try to stay to his left hand side, because it has far less range. That's probably the one attack that'll bother you, is that backhand. But yeah, the left hand, not as much range at all. Yeah. It also, by staying close, you're going to deal with a lot of his very nasty attacks, which specifically is long range ones that he uses with his left arm. So as you can see, I'm using the fire paper because he is very weak to it as a beast, and you see that's what I meant about the grapple. It can really catch you out, and it can pretty much kill you if you're low enough level. Fortunately, I really worked on my vitality. So that was when I got to Rome, I kept getting killed by his avalanche attack, and I decided not to bother trying to stun him for visceral attacks. I just focus on damaging his legs and getting the boosted damage when he's bleeding. Yep, as you can see, you just got to... That's another attack that if it hits you, you're in deep trouble. But if you're behind him, you can just absolutely lay into him. One of the big problems I actually have, and I still do, is I didn't keep an eye on my stamina. So I did not have enough left in the tank to roll away because I was too busy hitting him. And that actually got me on the final bosses as well. It's not as difficult with the more human opponents, because you spend so much time on the move, you can't really get these continuous attacks in like you can on the beast enemies. As you can see, yeah, it's easy to really roll past his attacks now, especially if you're going to roll for left. And again, you might notice I haven't got a lock on him, because that just messes with your camera. It's so big you don't need it because you'll hit him anyway. And yeah, it's more of a hindrance. It works with lock-ons very good against smaller boss enemies, against regular enemies, but against this guy, nah, not as much. And as you can see, using these tactics, I have beaten him. And this guy killed me 20 times in a row the first time I fought him.